Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine. I'm your teacher Hannah Amreen, and today we are starting our new unit, that is The Foolish Mouse and the Naughty Frog. It's a story, and in this story there is a moral lesson. So today in this video lesson we will read about the story and we will find out difficult words meanings. Before starting our reading, let's see which type of story is this. This story is a fable. And what is a fable? Fables are imaginary and fun stories. Fables are written for the purpose to teach a specific lesson or moral. A moral is a good lesson that is learned and is usually found at the end of the story. A long time ago, people used fables to help themselves solve their problems. Let's review some characteristics of fables. Fables usually have animal characters. Animals acting like people, 3 or less characters are included in a story, and the story usually takes place outside somewhere. The problem only one, involving trickeries, and the solution comes with a moral lesson. Let's start reading this story. The name of the story is The Foolish Mouse and the Naughty Frog. A mouse who always lived on land became friends with a frog who lived in water for the most part. The mouse showed the frog around the little hole he lived in and every beautiful thing in it. The frog invited the mouse to come along and see the wonderful underwater world. "I would love to go with you, but I cannot swim," said the mouse. Now you can see and look at the picture. The mouse and the naughty frog, they became friends. The mouse is living on land while the frog is living in a pond. The mouse can stay on land, but he cannot swim, and that is why at the end he gave excuse that he cannot swim and he cannot visit the pond. "No worries, my friend," said the frog. "I'll tie your foot to mine and then I can pull you along nicely." Pull along is a phrasal verb which means to drag something heavy. The frog laughed as he said this with intent to do a mischief. Intent meaning is purpose or state of mind, and mischief meaning is action that annoys or irritates someone. He thought it would be fun for him, but he very well knew that the mouse would not enjoy it. Now here the frog is planning to play a trick on the mouse, but he very well knows this, that mouse cannot swim in the water, and I am sure that he will not enjoy in the water. The frog tied the mouse's foot to his own with a piece of thread. Thus, joined together, they started walking across the meadow where they would find their food. All went well until the frog led the mouse to the pond where he lived. Then Frog jumped and taking the mouse with him. The frog splashed around and swam, croaking about as if he had done an admirable feat. Here the words' meanings are walk across, to cross a place from one side to another. Meadow, a piece of grassland. Splash, a sound made by something falling into liquid. Croaking, the sound of a frog. Admirable feat means an excellent achievement. So here, after tying the foot of the mouse, the frog was thinking that he did something admirable. "Oh, how cool and nice the water is," said the frog, as he swam gaily about, but the poor mouse was frightened. Gaily means happily or lively, but the poor mouse was afraid. "Please get me out of the water," said the mouse. or I shall die." "Oh, never mind, you will get used to the water. I just love it," said the unkind frog. But soon the poor mouse drowned and his body floated on the surface of the water. Drowned meaning is to cover with liquid, and floated means to be on the surface of water. While the frog frisked about down below, tied to the foot of the mouse. Frisked means leap playfully. So the mouse, after death of the mouse, frog was happy below the water. Just then, a hawk saw the mouse and pounced upon. Pounced means to attack or swoop upon the prey with claws. As he flew away with it, the frog was dragged out of the water too, for he was still tied to the mouse. "Stop! Stop!" cried the frog. "Let me go, it's the mouse you want." "Come along," said the hawk. "I want you both. I'll eat you first, for I like frog meat even better than I do mouse meat." In a few moments the hawk had made a good supper, and there was nothing left of either the selfish frog or the poor mouse. And the moral of the story is, as you sow, so shall you reap. The meaning of this moral is, you will get the results of what you did, and whatever you are going to grow, you are going to cut the same plant. So in the start, the frog thought that he is going to play a trick with the mouse, but at the end he has to lose his own life. Let's solve the comprehension now, but before solving the comprehension, try to reread the story and try to find the answer and write the answers in your own words. Here are the answers given for your help. It's better you should write your answers in your own words. The first question is, why did the frog tie the mouse foot to his own? And the answer, which is according to the text, is, the frog tied the mouse foot to his own to pull him along. He thought it would be good fun for him. The next question is, what happened at the end of the story? And here we are going to conclude that what was the end of the fable, the foolish mouse and the naughty frog. And here is the answer. At the end, the hawk ate both the mouse and the frog. The next question is, can you think of the different moral for the fable? As in the story, the moral is given, as you sow, so shall you reap. And the meaning of this moral is, if you do something bad, you will get something bad in result in future. And if you do something good, you will get something good in result in your future. So here another moral is suitable for this story is tit for tat. That also means the same, that whatever you are going to do, you will get the result. If you are doing good, you will get good. And if you are doing something bad, you will get bad in return. The last question is, summarize the story in your own words. The answer is given for the help of the students, but students must try to write the answers in their own words. So here the summary is, a naughty frog tied a foolish mouse foot to his own with a thread to show him around the wonderful underwater world. The frog jumped into the pond, taking the mouse along. The frog was enjoying in the pond, but the poor mouse was frightened. He requested the unkind frog to get him out, but the frog refused. Soon the mouse drowned and his body floated. Just then a hawk pounced upon it. The frog was dragged out of the water too, for he was still tied to it. The hog ate both of them at the end. I'm sure students you like this unit. It's very interesting story. Try to read it and learn the story. Take care all of you. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz. See you inshallah in the next lesson.